Hey guys, Steve here, back with some more Minecraft. Yes, you guys asked for it in the comments of the last video. You guys said you want more Minecraft, so I'm going to give you some more Minecraft. So we're today going to be continuing the noob house that we've been building. I thought I'd do it a little bit differently today. I thought instead of just throwing blocks down and talking to you guys, I thought today I'd try and help you guys out, because a bunch of you guys have been saying that you really enjoy my build style and you like the way I build. So I thought I'd give you some cool tips so that all of the buildings on the server don't have to look the same. And more importantly, so they're not all square. And I know it's Minecraft, so they're going to be pretty square. There's something in our house. There's something in our house. Let's take him out. Let's take him out. But yeah, they're going to be pretty square inside our place. But like this one, for instance, it's kind of square. And I'm not knocking your build. It's fine. What is this lump? There's a lump here. This looks like it's a mine shaft. It looks like they put a mine shaft in here, which is cool. And I did make a mistake. Guys, I made a mistake the other day with my claim. I trusted somebody on what I thought was just the other build. But it meant that, well, it meant they got to build over here too. So I will be fixing that. Don't panic to all those that I trusted on the other build. It was just because it happened afterwards. We'll be fixing it. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with this style of build if that's what you want to do. You can, like I said, it's up to you guys how you want to build. And he has done some cool stuff around here. He's made it less. Oh, there's a hole. There's a hole. I fell in a hole. It's a good start. But yeah, he has made it less of a square. He's cut some corners here, and he's done a bit of stuff here, which looks kind of cool. He's tried to use a couple of different textures and things, which is awesome. It's awesome. But And this isn't, hey, I build better than everybody, or this isn't, hey, you should build like this. This is just a few hints and tips. Like, if he took this wall and maybe brought it forward, it might look a little bit different. It'll give it a bit of character. It will look quite cool. And maybe bring these out a bit further forward. Maybe make them 4 wide or something. And there's still a lot of work to do with my place. And it looks like there's a bunch of us here, so we should be safe. There's still a bunch of work with my place, but as you can see, there's so much depth to it, which is what I'm trying to do. And I fall for this myself too, guys. Don't panic. I fall for this myself because, as you can see, around the back, it is way too square. We definitely need to do some stuff around here. And what do we have here? Nico Games was here. I think that's it's Nico G Mines. I keep getting it wrong. It's Nico G Mines. And it looks like he was the one that can actually build on our new place. So I hope he doesn't before we fix that. I hope he doesn't destroy our place or worse, try and help, because of course this is our place. This is all about us. Anyway, shout out to all of you guys that are in the chat. There's a bunch of familiar faces. Clay Dezern says, Steve, how come you start at 7 o'clock now? It's because the clocks moved. It's because they went back. So we have a new chest here. It's from Nico to Steve. He's given us a bunch of stuff, which is awesome. This is super cool. And it looks like the cool gamer as well wants to give us some stuff. But I think my inventory's full, so I actually can't accept it. I have been doing a bunch of stuff. I've just made some glass panes because, again, I think I might put some glass panes. I don't know. I really quite like the way it looks actually with the glass. So maybe I'll mix it up. Maybe a little bit further up. But I definitely think the glass we're going to use for the staircase so that we don't fall down the staircases and things. I think we use some glass. Blake Chon says, hello, it's me. Ender Lady Gamer says, hi, Steve. Noah Wright says, hi. Milkman10. Oh, there's this creeper. I heard him, but I didn't see him. I was too busy looking at the other chat. Regan Fialone. I always get his name wrong, but he's here too. He's become a regular viewer. He's here all the time, which is awesome. So shout out to all of you guys in the chat. And Deadlock wonders if I remember him, and of course I remember each and every one of you. But yeah, like I said, it looks like we've got a little mine shaft thing there, which is cool. So we can head down into the mine shaft. And somebody. Oh yeah, that's right. Somebody built a little hut over here, but it looks like they've taken some of it away and they're moving it a little. Let's check out what their plan is. Let's have a look over here, and we can figure it out. It looks like they've started. They've done what I did, guys. They've started and then got bored of it and decided to do something else. So, I mean, it's very square, just like ours. I'm not saying these things. I'm not saying you guys are bad at building because you build with squares. Mine's pretty square too. So I'm gonna be trying to apply some of these things. Some of the improvements to my build to try and help all of us out, really, so that we're not We're not looking at, and again, I'm not being nasty about your build, but so we're not all living in the same square things. And inside here, as you can see, he has done some awesome work with the corners at least, so it's not quite completely square in here, and it looks like he's working on the roof a bit too, so it's not finished. So don't think I'm saying that his build is bad. It isn't finished. Over here we have somebody else that's moved in, and again it's a very, very square house, which is cool. It's the Cool Gamer swag house. He's at least used a couple of different types of blocks. He's tried to mix it up a bit, which is awesome. That is really cool. I always find it's best to just grab a bunch of different colors and a bunch of different types of block. As you can see over here, I've used all sorts of different stuff just because I think it looks kind of cool. It looks kind of different if you mix it up a little bit. And I think we're looking okay. I think it looks fine. Over here we have our furnace that is full of stone. No, I say full of stone. I ran out of cobblestone, but I did start filling those up. But today, like I said, hopefully we can get this top floor built. We can get a bunch more done, and we can not die, which is gonna happen if I don't eat. Also, thanks to your boy Bannable, Bannable Minecraft and more. He got us the S. So we now have the S and the R for Steve is Robin, because, well, duh, it's the channel name. And, of course, my Twitter, which should be, yep, it is. It's at the bottom right-hand side of your screen. So if you're wondering what my Twitter is and how you can follow me at Steve is Robin over on Twitter. And you can send me DMs and you can send me messages and things over there. And I'll try my best to respond. And there you go. Somebody already did. As I was saying it, that was Gustavo100 who says, "Hi, Steve." And unfortunately, creeper! I fell off the roof into a creeper, but we're safe, we're fine. Oh, that could have been really, really bad, guys. I don't want to use up my fly just yet, because I only get it for a limited period of time. For those that are new and don't know, on this server, it's pretty much basic survival, but we also have the superhero element to it. You can use special abilities and things, just like this guy was. Where's he gone? He vanished. That isn't one of the super... There he is. That wasn't one of the super special abilities, but he has got fly, so he can fly around. And this guy's probably... Oh, he's got it too. But you can put it into fly. You can put it into all sorts of things, strength and defense and all kinds of things, and make your own superhero. You haven't got to be the Flash and be really fast, or be the Hulk and be super strong. You can be a mixture if you want. It's up to you. And I fell off again because I was looking at the stream chat. Can I get a shout out? Says Bradley Solomon. There's a shout out to you, and I hope I didn't get your name right. Your name wrong. I think I might have got it. That might be the first person's name who I got right ever. So hopefully that's working out. You keep finding jobs in your house. You're absolutely right. This is the way I build, and this is a really good way to build. And I don't mean the style or how I build. All I mean is a good way to build is never ever just focus on one area. I used to just focus on, like, I'd go, right, this front area needs to be all the way to the top. It needs to be finished. We need to get all the windows in and get that finished. And then we'll move on to out here. And then we'll move on to this. The thing is, it gets boring. It does get really super boring if you do it that way. So the good bit about this is we won't get super bored if we keep doing all sorts of different things. I'm going to go down here to my slabs chest, and we're going to grab some slabs, and we're going to head back upstairs. I know there's a lot of stair walking because now we're upstairs, but I was thinking, like I said the other day, I'm thinking we might have to fill this roof in with slabs, because if this is going to be our pole, it'll leak if it's wood. And I know this is Minecraft, it won't actually leak, in the same way that I know the pillars that I put down there don't actually need to be there, because overhangs can just happen in Minecraft. Is there an example of it around here? No, there isn't. But yeah, I know. But I always find as well that if you try and make it look kind of like it does in real life, like a house would, if it were real life, then it always ends up looking better. And I think this is a super, super awesome way to enter our pool through the side of the house here. Of course, we're going to have some. Yes, I have got some. There they are. And have I got some glass? No, I've only got panes, which is a pain. But we're going to do that. We're going to throw some of them down. We're going to throw that there, and then we'll have glass just like before. In fact, that's there, and that's there, and then there'll be glass, which will match downstairs, but we'll have a way out. And I'd really like to have a step back in, but it's going to mess up the water. You guys know Minecraft water. You can't have a slab and keep the water there. But as promised, this is going to be the little... Oh, no, this isn't. The upstairs is... Because we still have more building. We're still going up, and then we've got to try and put a cool, funky roof on this thing. And I do think, I know I keep destroying it, I know I keep building things and then destroying it, I do feel like we should maybe do something about how square it is, because like I said, guys, it's not your builds that we're trying to fix, it's my builds too. Because like I said, everything in Minecraft is super square, and the less square we can make it, the better. So I think maybe I'll leave that side super square because that's the that's the pool. So we'll be fine with a cool square pool, and it's probably way too big for a pool. But I mean, go big or go home, right? And this is my home, so we're gonna go big. That doesn't really make sense, but we're gonna go with it anyway. But yeah, we're gonna go up another level, and maybe on the roof or something, we could have a diving board down into here, which I think will look super cool. So I'm gonna go and grab a bunch of materials. I don't think I've got much iron. Have I got a bucket anywhere? Well, I know I haven't got a bucket, but have I got enough iron to make a bucket? Did he give me some iron? He gave me some gold. Can I make a gold bucket? Oh, I just realised I've got 64. Somebody's given me 64 iron ingots right there, so I definitely have enough to make a bucket. In fact, I probably have enough for a bunch of buckets. So I'm going to grab one. Let's just grab two, because with two we can of course make an infinity water pool. And thank you to that's the cool gamer who's given us even more glass. We could make a greenhouse, guys. We're being given so much glass, which is awesome. And I know around here somewhere we had some water, so let's go and find it. Steve, read the chat, says Milkman 1032. I am trying, but I'm also trying to play Minecraft because it's way too fun. So I do apologise that I've been ignoring you and ignoring your messages, but I'll do my best not to do that. And somebody already gave me a bucket, I think, as well. Unless maybe I made 3. Do you know what? I don't know, but there's a horse there. Did I make a bunch of buckets? I don't know. But we have 3. We only needed 2, but we have 3. So that's awesome. And we've got some food that we can eat. House looks fresh, says Steve Fan 106. Like I said, it's a work in progress. I think it's okay. It's getting there. I think maybe we'll extend these pillars, make them a little bit wider. Maybe give them a bit of cool texture or something. Maybe some slabs or some, I don't know, some wood stairs around them or something. Maybe we'll extend these all the way up as well, and maybe bring them out another level. I really don't know. Like I said, I tend to throw bricks down and have a look at it and see how it looks. And I go by looks, not how it functions. Obviously, this house is going to be a pain to build furniture in, or to even putting chests down. You either put a chest here, like a long one, and then you have a gap here, or it's going to be a pain, but it will look nicer. Like that house, super efficient because all right, let's say that house super efficient because this one's got a few corners missing, because he's tried to mix it up, which is perfect. But let's say this house, it's super efficient. He can put chests wall to wall. It'll be super efficient. But I don't know. What do you think, guys? It's just not going to look as cool. And that's not knocking his build. Of course, it's not knocking his build. And if any of you guys want me to try and help you with your builds, I'll do my best. Like I said, I'm not a pro builder. This is why this place is called the Noob House, because I'm not a pro builder. But I am down to give you guys some help. Anyway, let's throw some glass down there like that, and that should give us enough room to not mess this up. There we go. And we have an infinity water pool, so we can now let's just flood this place. Let's flood it. And I'm sure there's easier ways of doing it, but this is just me trying to flood the place as quickly as I know how. So there we go. And eventually it will of course start to make itself an infinity water pool, or an infinity water source, of course. And I totally messed up there because I started in the wrong place, really. I started filling it in the wrong place. But I can, this is the superhero server, I can fly, which will make this super fast and super easy. And with these shaders, it's going to look super cool having a pool on the roof. What do you reckon, guys? It looks pretty cool. For those asking as well, I know I do try and keep up with what you guys want. A lot of you are asking what shaders I'm using. The shaders I'm using are called Chock-a-Pic. They're Chock-a-Pic shaders. So if you want your Minecraft to look all reflective and cool, just like mine, then you can get them. But if your PC's not the best, if it's not really great, it might struggle. So if you're on like an old PC or a not very powerful one, Minecraft is great as it is. You don't need the shaders. But I like everything reflective, and my PC seems to be okay handling it, so I go with it. And I think we're at a point now where we're almost done with our pool here. Let's try that block there. Oh, we're another one there. And I brought a bunch of buckets. I only needed 2, and I only actually used 1. Is this all flat? It is. And then we can smash these Let's stand on the floor and break these like that, 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 and that. Oh, no, I'm trying to fly, apparently. So there we go. That's why that wasn't working. Let's get rid of that one. And we have a working pool. It's perfect. It's a pool. It's wet, which is perfect. It's exactly what we wanted. I was talking yesterday about maybe having an infinity pool, one that goes off the edge. But I realised if that's going to be our driveway down there, we don't even know which way it's going to go for the car to go out. We don't want it getting wet, guys. We don't want to have to drive through our pool water to get it wet. And also, our pool's going to get super dirty if we're driving a car through the water every time. And yes, I know that's not how Minecraft works. But again, just like yesterday, for those that were around, I'm realising it's super dark again. I had a bunch of torches. They'll be hidden away in here somewhere, or in my inventory. No, they're not in my inventory. They're probably in here. There they are. I knew I had a bunch. And I'm going to throw some of these down upstairs to just light the place up a little bit so we don't get a bunch of mobs and nasty spawning on us. I'm just going to throw some down. It's not going to match. It's not going to be symmetrical or anything. It's just going to be a little bit lighter so that we can see what we're doing in the dark. And of course, I just realised I've messed up because this is supposed to be surrounded by all that wood. But it doesn't matter. We can move them as we go. And maybe we'll put one under the stairs there so that brightens up that stair area. Maybe just one here, and let's just throw some around. We've got some glowstone now. Somebody did give us some, but we can go and gather some more glowstone dust and make a bunch more glowstone for us. Oh, and Regan, I'm just going to call you Regan because I'm pretty bad at names, especially last names. But she says, I am a girl, by the way. I've been calling her a him this whole time, so I do apologise. Steve, can you answer the message I sent you on Twitter? I'll do my best. I can't do it now because we're midstream and we're getting involved and we're building, so I can't do it right now. But I'll definitely try and remember to do it after the stream. I've been responding to a bunch of you guys. It gets super difficult to respond to all of you because there's so many of you superheroes that it's super hard to respond to all of you. But I'll do my absolute best to try and respond to you all. At some point, and if I don't respond to you within a day or so, don't panic. I'm not ignoring you. I just haven't gotten around to it, so don't worry. Let's grab ourselves all the materials we need. Let's throw some stuff that we don't need in here. And one thing you're going to know about me, guys, one thing you're going to learn about me, I'm not very good at chest storage or organization. That's one thing I don't do. And thanks again to it was either the Cool Gamer or it was I can't see your name. There it is. It's Sean Mayer who gave us some stuff. So thanks to whoever that was. It's awesome to have all of you superheroes helping me out with this with all the materials we need. Do you know what? We may have to go on an oak wood adventure to find some. Never mind. Found it. I knew we had some. I was about to say we had to go on an oak wood hunt and find ourselves a bunch more oak wood because we're going to need a ton of it. And did I have them in my inventory the whole time, or did somebody just give them to me? I'm not really sure. What do I not need? What do I not need? Oh, I can put that stake in with that stake, and we're good. We're full. But let's head up here, and let's just fill in some of this stuff here, so that we're at least partway done with the upstairs. I know I said I don't like to do things all in order, but let's just do this bit so that we're partway done. In fact, I can't see out of these. Maybe I've built this slightly wrong because it doesn't quite look right, does it? This feels good at this height, but upstairs it feels a little bit low. So what I might do off stream, of course, I won't make you guys watch it. What I might do is remove these right here and put them there, which will give us a higher ceiling downstairs and a bit of a lower ceiling up here, but at least we'll be able to see out of the windows. I did that just so it matches outside, but I'll put these back so nobody falls through the holes. But maybe that's something I can work on off stream. But these are definitely going to want to go here anyway, so I'm going to throw them down anyway, and we can crack on with the rest of the build. Or we can go upstairs. It's up to you guys. What do you reckon? Hi Steve, what's your favourite animal? Mine is a dog, says Erin Scott. I don't know. Favourite animal. Dogs are pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, dog. Probably a dog. I'd like a dog. Yeah, dogs are pretty cool. So I'm going to go with dog. I'm going to say dog. Because dogs are awesome. Cats are okay, but you can cuddle a dog and it'll want your love and affection. Whereas cats, I don't know if it's just me, but cats don't like me. So I'm going to say dog because dogs are awesome. And this is what I was talking about up here. We can then have the glass all the way around here. I'm not going to fill in the whole lot because, of course, it'll get boring for you guys to watch me do this a million times over. We can fill this in all off stream. But this is how it's going to look. And there you go, another Twitter message or a DM from one of you guys, which is awesome. Shout out, please, says Minecraft Gamer. Oh, Minecraft Gamer lol is his name. And you've got a really super long name. But there's a shout out to you. Shall we go? Yeah, let's do that. And that's looking pretty cool. So there's our entrance to our pool, and it looks like we're getting some help here as well. He's throwing down some torches for us. Do try not to build on our house, because we're trying to do it on stream. We're trying to do it all on our own. So try not to help too much, Nico. Steve, if you had to choose to eat 1,000 snails or 1,000 squids, murder me. Just murder me. I don't want to eat. Who wants to eat 1,000 squids? And who wants to eat 1,000? No. Just murder me. Just murder me. If I have to eat one or the other, just kill me. Just kill me. I don't want to eat either. I guess cooked right, snails can be okay. I don't eat them, but I know Batman does. And squids again. I guess if you cook a squid right, I'm sure it tastes fine. But yeah, I'm not a fan. No, just kill me. Just kill me. Can I play with you, please? Says Milkman1032. You can come onto the server rpminecraft.com, and if you're lucky, you'll find us, or maybe somebody will let you TP to them. But who knows? We don't want too many people around here, because it does make it way harder to build if there's too many people hanging about. Because they accidentally stand in the way and things. It's not their fault. They don't do it on purpose, I'm sure, but it can happen. But yeah, up here was going to be our balcony area, and I was thinking, can I fly yet? Yeah, yes, I can. I was thinking let's have a look, see how this looks. Let's get rid of these. We'll move them around. But let's try and completely mess up placing 2 blocks of wood, which is going to make it way harder. There we go. Let's try this all the way up the front. Let's see how that's going to look. I think that'll probably look okay, maybe. We'll try it, we'll see how it looks. Like I said, guys, the best thing you can do in Minecraft when you're building is just to try stuff out. If you try it out and you don't like it, you can just remove it. That's what you've got an axe for. That's what you've got a pickaxe for. So, and I think this will look okay. It's hard to tell because it's so dark. I knew I could hear him. Go away. Go away. Get away, you. Get away. There we go. And as you can see, I gained 23 experience points for that, which is, it's to do with the superhero stuff. TNT Master says, can you please subscribe to me? Can you give me a shout out, please? And do you remember me? I definitely remember you. There is a shout out for you. And can I subscribe to you? I subscribe to a bunch of people at the end of every stream. So if you're lucky, hang around and I'll try and remember to do the subscribing today. I don't think I did it yesterday because I was in a super big rush because Batman needed me. But I'll try and remember to do it today. I think actually we might take this down to here, and we'll figure something else out a little bit just to make it look so it's not all the same stuff. I just realized if I stood there I was going to fall to the bottom. But let's take these out, that way we'll get a better view from our balcony area. So I can still fly. Let's see. No, I messed that one up, but let's do this. I'm thinking something like this, and no, not that, something like that as well. And hopefully my fly doesn't run out while I'm doing this. Don't run out. There we go. We got it. Oh, it ran out just as I said that. Do I have an Instagram? Says that was Erin Scott. No, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't have an Instagram. I did promise yesterday I would look into sorting it out, and I will do that at some point. But I haven't done it yet. So I don't have an Instagram. But we can sort that out because a bunch of you guys have been asking me to get an Instagram, and I think we'll sort this out another time too, so it looks a little bit different. And we've got a little platform thing here. What I'm thinking is I'm going to have to walk all the way to the top because I've run out of fly. Clay Discern says, Steve, what about 2.000000? I don't know what you mean. Oh, cookies? Can I eat 2 million cookies? I could probably eat 2 million cookies if I had long enough. I mean, after you eat too many cookies, don't tell Batman I said this, but if you eat too many cookies, they start tasting... Oh, they don't taste as nice. They start tasting way less nice. So, oh, and Your Easy got stuck, so there we go. We'll let him up. But yeah, I'm thinking we do something, yeah, like this, which will hold the roof up a little for us. There we go, because we still need to, of course, put a roof on this. And it will look a little neater and a little nicer. Ow! I don't know. I don't love it. I certainly don't love it. And like I said, guys, it doesn't matter, because we can always remove it if we don't absolutely love it. But maybe we'll just have a bit of an overhang at the top. Maybe we'll get rid of all of what we've just done there, because I don't love it. And like I said, it's important to try things. And if you don't like it, just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. And like I said, that is honestly my best tip. I know I said I'd be giving you some hints and tips about building. Honestly, that's the best tip I think you can be given, is to try stuff. And if it doesn't work, don't panic. You haven't failed. The only time you fail is if you give up. So that's the best building advice I guess you can get. Is never give up until you're happy with it. If you're happy with it, of course, give up because you're done. But don't ever give up until you're happy with it. And like I said, that it wasn't working for me. I thought it was going to look cool. It didn't look cool. And like I said, this was what I was talking about before. When there's a bunch of people around, they all want to be super close and super on the stream and things, which is awesome. But the trouble is, it makes it super hard to build and super hard to place and remove blocks. But it's not their fault. They're just excited to be here. I think maybe... I'm dying. I think maybe... Oh, where's my pickaxe? I think I must have put that down in the dump chest, which is any chest, really. There it is. I knew I'd put it somewhere. I think what I might do is follow this line up all the way to the top. Although I do like that broken line. Maybe I'll do that. That's what I'll do. I'll go up there. I didn't need my pickaxe after all. I'm going to go up there and I'm going to try and match it up because I can't... Oh, I can fly. I can fly again. There we go. My fly ability has returned. I think what we'll do is we'll do this. We'll get rid of that one. We'll get rid of that one. We'll get rid of this one. And that one. And then we'll grab some of this block down here and we'll do that. And some of you guys are asking how I select blocks, by the way, in the messages, in the comments. The way I select blocks, it's a pretty easy thing. All you do is you middle click it. Most people know that, but there were a few people asking that as well. Sammy00 or 00 says, do you remember me? I don't. Maybe, have you changed your name? You have a cool little flash icon, but I don't remember you. Maybe I've just got a really, really bad memory. Or maybe you're pranking me and you haven't actually been here before, and you're just seeing if I'd say I remember you. But unfortunately... Nothing against you. I'm not being mean, but I don't, unfortunately. You need to be around more, I guess. So try to be around a little bit more. Come to more of the streams, and I'll remember you. Do I have a Facebook? Says Hippo Planet. No, I don't have it. Don't even have a Facebook. Don't have a Facebook set up. So maybe I'll have to sort one of those out as well. Maybe we'll go up here. I don't want it to look too flat at the front. Another thing, like I said, we keep talking about adding textures and adding depth and things, but this is already starting to look a little bit flat at the front. I think it will look okay. I think once we've got the roof sorted out and what we're doing with the roof figured out, I think it will look okay. And I do need to remove these blocks and replace them. There we go, so that they go the right way. Because when I got rid of them last, it messed it up. There we... No. And I'm going to drop. I'm going to run out of fly and I'm going to drop. No, I messed it up again. Please let me put the block in. No. It's this one now that's messed up. It's this one. Let's try and get rid of that. And let's place. And then I think I might have to do this whole thing, but I knew it. I knew I was going to drop. Remind me, guys, I need to fix that. No, I've not. I've been around a while, dude, says Sammy. I'm super sorry then. I guess you need to talk more in the chat. You need to be more active in the chat, and I'll definitely remember you from now on. Steve Fan says, I DM'd you on Twitter asking if you wanted to see my friend's car design. So just DM me back if you want. I totally will. I definitely will message you guys back. Like I said, you can follow me at SteveIsRobin, and that way you'll know whenever I'm uploading videos or whenever I'm streaming, because I post it on there first. And you can also send me messages on there as well. And a bunch of you guys as well have been sending me some super cool fan art. You guys are super good builders. Some people have been building statues in Minecraft of me. Some people even made my name, Steve is Robin, or Steve or Robin, in Minecraft, which is super cool. And you've done a really good job of it. So if you've done any of that and you want to show it to me, the best way, at Steve is Robin on Twitter. Send me a DM, that's the best way. And I've been hovering around up here trying to figure out what's next to do. I guess we fill in... This is going to be open. I want this to be pretty open, because this is going to be our our balcony area. I think we're going to go with something like that. Yeah, that frames it quite nicely, and we can look out over the horizon. I think that's going to look quite cool. And then we have to figure out how this bit's going to look. So, there we go. I nearly fell off. So I think at that height, what's that? That's 4 blocks up from there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's there. Is it there? Or is it one up? It's easier if you can fly. There we go. I can fly. So what I like to do is fly and then just do that. And I was right. It is there. The only issue we're going to have is because we're not working with straight edges. Like I said, blocks in Minecraft, big cubes like that, I'm not a fan. But the issue you have is when you're using cool blocks like this, it does leave weird faces of blocks sometimes like this. And we'd have a lot of them. So maybe we'll use a different type of block on certain areas over here. But let's try and keep it all to the same height and looking kind of cool. What's different over here that's not... Oh, that, of course, I've messed it up already. There we go. Let's do that. Let's get rid of this part. And that part. In fact, I think we might have needed that part, but then we can get rid of... Am I getting rid of the right bit? I am getting rid of the right bit. There we go. Steve, where is Cookie, your dog? I think Cookie went off with little Katie. I don't know if you guys remember little Katie, but I think Cookie went with little Katie when she took Papa, her dog. I think they all went off together. So hopefully we'll see them again sometime soon, and I'll be reunited with Cookie because we haven't seen him in ages. You're absolutely right. He went missing. Anyway, let's crack on with the build. I'm thinking this will be sort of... Is this going to be an okay roof height? It's not going to be a flat roof. Don't panic, guys. We are going to make a cool looking roof. But I think, is this going to be an okay height? Probably not. I think we'll leave the roof open because I think that won't look quite right. So let's get rid of these blocks. Like I said, there's going to be a bunch of placing and removing blocks because that's just how I build, guys. That's just the way I build. And some people don't like it. Some people do. Some people do. But I find it to be the easiest way to build. So if you're struggling to build, or you're finding yourselves building just like over there, you're finding yourself building giant cubes, try something different. Try and just place a random, like I did over here. I just placed a random looking sort of, it's not really a circle, but it was just a random thing, and just try and make something a little bit different that isn't square. Over here, if we go over to these places, you see that building there that's really, really square? Look at how much better that building looks that isn't square. It's like got a pokey out bit at the back and things. It looks way better. So try and avoid squares. You know, and I know that's a silly thing to say in Minecraft, but that's just my advice for building better builds. You don't have to take it. Of course, if you enjoy it, like I said, if you enjoy the square look, then that's totally up to you. Have we got any of them stairs? We've got a bunch of them stairs. So I don't know if we're going to continue the stair look around here. I think around the front we are going to, and I've got 30 seconds. What's the sun doing? Is that coming up or going down? I haven't been paying enough attention. I think it's going down. But yeah, from the front, it's kind of looking okay. The sun's in my eyes now, and it is coming down. The sun's coming down. I think we will follow it round, but not here. Just on the sides here we will, but not on the front. Noob house, my bum. It's sick, says Steve Fan. I'm glad you like it. The reason it's called Noob House is because it's my own little place. It's my own, and I'm a noob, and it's my own little place. So it's not necessarily like the worst noob house in the world. It's gonna get better and better, guys. It will, I promise. I'll do my best to make it look as cool as I can for you guys, because it will help you guys out as well. Ow! That is lucky I put the pole in. It's so lucky because I would have hurt my foot. Sub to me if you like. Steve says Flash Gamer. And at the end of the stream, I'll hang around and subscribe to a bunch of you guys. Speaking of subscribing, I haven't said it yet, but if you're not already subscribed, guys, get subscribed, become a hero, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon, and then press the checkbox so that you're notified every time I stream and every time I upload a video. A lot of you have been asking about different games as well. We're not just going to be playing Minecraft. Don't panic. Don't panic. We are going to play some other stuff. I've got some super cool Subnautica stuff coming. I know a bunch of you have been asking for some Subnautica. We're going to do that, I promise. We've got it. It's on the cards. It's coming. But that'll be a video. To start with, at least, it'll be a video. We won't be streaming it straight away. But if there's any other games you want me to play or streams you want to see of different different games or things like that. Like the other day, me and the Flash played Who's Your Daddy. If you enjoyed that, let us know, guys. Let us know what you want to see more of. I know a bunch of you want some Lego worlds. I definitely do as well, because I feel like Minecraft is super fun to build on. But Lego worlds, there's so many more shapes and bricks and things. I feel like it's going to be way cooler to build over there. Braden Polina, I hope I didn't mess your name up there. I definitely did. I probably did. So I apologise for that. But they say they've subscribed, which is awesome. So if you're not already, make sure you do that too. And oh, I nearly fell. I definitely need to sort out. That's what I brought all the glass panes for. I'm thinking we're going to go around the outside here, because it's kind of like traditional meets modern, this build style. I'm thinking we're going to go with something like, let's go with something like that. That'll give us enough room to walk through. I think that'll look fine. That'll look okay. So to stop me falling down like a noob, and I probably still will fall down there, let's do this. Is that the same? Yeah, I think that's the same. There we go. And that will stop me falling down looking an idiot. And maybe we'll do it doubly here, so that, there we go, it attaches to the bottom first. I think this will look quite cool. Let's try that out. And that's the thing I hate about these panes. They're super hard to place when you're a noob like me. But it does mean we have to break all of these, which means we don't get them back, which is a shame. But at least with these, we get a bunch of them for each piece of glass. I subscribed about 3 months ago, says Steve Fan 176. He did, he truly did. He's been around forever. He's one of the originals. He's one of the very first ones to subscribe, which is awesome. And Braden says, you didn't say it wrong. I didn't say it wrong. I got somebody's name right, guys. Did you hear that? Somebody's name, I actually said it right and didn't completely mess it up. That's probably the first time, which is awesome. Can I have a shout out? Says Night Wolf Gaming. There's a shout out to you. And Clay Dezern says, can you try Lego Marvel Avengers? We can definitely try that. We haven't even finished, what was it we was playing? We was playing Batman Gotham, well, Batman 3 Gotham something or other. I forget what the game was called. But we didn't even get that finished, guys. We didn't even get around to finishing that up. So we can try that out. And I started flying to place all these blocks and realised I don't have any of those blocks. But yeah, we've still got that to go and finish up if you guys want to see some more of that. But we've been playing so many cool games that I'd completely forgotten about it, to be honest with you. So we can go back to that for sure. I know a bunch of you guys as well were asking for some Raft, and maybe, I mean, it's up to you guys. Maybe after this stream, maybe we'll go and play some Raft and do a second stream. I think it might be a little bit late by then though, so maybe tomorrow we'll do a stream of Raft, and I will try and get back to being at 6 PM Eastern Standard Time for the start of the videos, or the start of the streams, because I know a bunch of you said that was way better. But the last couple of days, I completely forgot about the time change that happened for daylight savings time. So my time schedule has been all off, and I've been late for everything. Batman's been complaining, but we'll sort it out. We'll get better. We will survive. And I think because you guys have seen me do this like 3 times now, I think I may do this off stream as well. What I might do is figure out what we're going to do down here. And it looks like somebody's built us a chicken. Nico Gamer Jr., Nico G Mines, the chicken version, which is cool. What I'm thinking I might do is I might leave this piece. Oh no, we have the stairs there. I might have to move the stairs as well, guys. This has not worked out. But what I might do is leave that bit up there. And you know how I said this is 2 square at the back? What I might do is knock out all of this, knock through a hole, and make it kind of the opposite of the front. So that, because I think that might look quite cool. But what do you think, guys? Let me know. It was Lego Batman 3, Steve, that I was playing, and he's absolutely right. It was Lego Batman. There we go. It was Lego Batman 3 that we were playing. And there's a bunch of nasties coming. Let's grab the sword, and there we go. We've got our superhero over here, the Cool Gamer 855, who's helping us out, and he's saving us. He's saving the day, so we don't have to get killed by all the nasty mobs. Robin is awesome. Says, who was that said that? That was Braden again, says Robin is awesome. And I'm not, it's you guys that are awesome. And again, I don't know if he's here, but shout out to Bannable Minecraft and More, or your boy Bannable in Minecraft. He made us the S and the R for the front of our house. And as you can see, if I just close these up, it looks pretty great. The middle of the door kind of makes an R, so it's Steve, kind of makes an I. So it's Steve is Robin, which is awesome. And let's let Nico out of the house. Let's head round here. Let's grab some different materials. I guess we could make a start on the roof. Who knows? Let's let's have a look upstairs. I fell off again, which is going to keep happening. And like I said, we'll probably have to move these stairs. So what I might do is start them over here. Maybe I'll figure that out. And oh, somebody gave me a potion. I think I'm full up. I'm full up. So thank you, but I can't take it, the Cool Gamer. So you should grab it before somebody else does. And oh yes, that's right. I went down there for some more wood as well. Is this the right wood? It's definitely not. It's definitely not. I need some dark oak, I think it was. Let's grab one and let's have a look. Is this dark oak or is this something else? I just remembered I'm full. I'm full. It was spruce. It was spruce. So lucky I didn't go and get some dark oaks. It's spruce. We need some more spruce. So let's head down the bottom and grab some spruce wood. And we've got a bunch of it, so we're lucky. And we've got a bunch more torches and things as well, and some chests. And people have been dropping things off to me all day long, which is awesome. But let's grab. I grabbed some. I grabbed some, but let's grab some more. We're going to need... Let's grab a bunch of it, because we're going to need it for the stairs too. So while we're here, let's check and make sure we haven't got a bunch laying around. There's a bunch in here. Let's check over here. Oh, there's even more spruce wood over here, but we haven't got any spruce wood stairs. I'm going to make... I picked up the two. I picked up the two. There we go. So let's grab those. Oh, it's not spruce, is it? It's not... I've just made a bunch of spruce wood. Or planks, and I've just realised it's not spruce wood that we've been using. This is dark oak. This is dark oak, so we do need some dark oak. I knew there was some somewhere. Anyway, what did we need up here? This was spruce. So let's find the spruce in here. There we go. I didn't turn all of it into planks, luckily, because this is what we're going to need for the top. Up here, we're going to follow this around. There we go. You are the star of YouTube. You will always shine. There's that was... Oh, that was Regan. She said that. And hey, Regan, she's been around for the last couple of streams, which is awesome. And she's been hanging around all the time, which is super awesome. And again, I think I've messed up this floor a little bit here because the window is kind of at the wrong height. But this is fine for over here because the balcony is going to be out here overlooking. In fact, we might even not have... You know what, guys? I might do this. I might do this. Fill in all of that and then maybe double up on it here. Oh, there we go. I'm going to do that. I think that's going to look super cool. We can get rid of all of this. Like I said, I keep placing things and then removing them all. Let me just, speaking of removing things, let me just sort that out. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I had to fix something in the chat. I definitely need some chat moderators. So if you do want to be a chat moderator and you've been around a bunch and you know that I'll recognize you and you know that I know that you're super awesome and helpful, let me know. Send me a message on Twitter at SteveIsRobin, because we are going to need a chat moderator, because the bigger we grow, the more people we get, which is awesome. But unfortunately, the more people that we don't want show up to try and ruin it for everybody else. So I do apologise for that in the chat. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully we can get some mods and it won't happen again. Don't ask me in the stream chat. I know a bunch of you are going to say, can I be? But don't ask me in the stream chat. Send me a message on Twitter and let me know why you think you'd make a really good stream chat moderator. And we'll pick some stream chat moderators. Anyway, this is looking okay. This is looking pretty good. I think we'll finish this off up here. We'll check over here actually and see how it went. I need to eat again. There we go. And unfortunately, yeah, I thought it had my stream chat has completely stopped working. Let me just try and fix that. Apologies for this, guys. I'll be back in 2 seconds, I promise. I'm still here. I'm not going to put it on the BRB screen. I'm still here. There we go. I think... No, it's not worked. It's not worked. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm back. I'm back. There we go. I fixed it and I'm back. There we go. And I can already hear some Twitter messages coming in from people that want to help out and want to be want to be stream chat moderators, which is awesome, because we're definitely going to need a bunch of those. We have 13,000 and something subscribers now, which is super cool, and we always get a bunch of you. It's always the regulars as well that we get, for when we do these streams, which is super awesome. So I recognise a bunch of you. There's so many of you now that I recognise the name of, and I'd probably recognise the icon even if you changed your name, to be honest, because some of you guys are here every single time, which is perfect. So if I do recognise you and you do send me a message that you want to be a stream chat moderator, then maybe you'll get lucky. Anyway, enough about that. I'm making an account. Be right back, says Clay Dezern, which is super awesome. And that way you'll be able to talk to me too. @SteveIsRobin. It's on the bottom right of your screen for anyone wondering. And if you're not subscribed, I'll say it while I'm doing all of that spiel. If you're not subscribed, make sure you get subscribed, guys. Make sure. Why aren't you subscribed already? Hit that subscribe button and press that bell icon so that you're notified every time I upload a video. And while you're at it, guys, while you're doing all that stuff, hit that like button. Make sure you hit it so that I know you enjoy these, so we can do some more of these videos. Can we fly? We can fly. We can fly. What's this that he's building down here? This is the Steve mailbox, and he's made a bigger one than last time, which is super because we kept filling it up. But let's see how this place is looking. It's looking all right. It's looking okay. I think we need a super awesome roof for it, though. I do like that we have kind of this open out area here, but we definitely need some kind of super awesome, super cool roof. And I think maybe this can just come all the way out to here. Who knows? Let's see how that looks. What looks better? Does that look better or does that look better? I think actually no, it definitely looks better on the other side. So we'll get rid of these. There we go. Let's get rid of that and that and that. And for those that were wondering, we're definitely not going to finish the build today. So don't panic if you do have to go in a bit, because I know because we started late, it's getting late for a bunch of you guys. But don't panic. We're not going to get it finished today. We're not going to rush it. That's another cool pro tip for building. Don't try and get it finished straight away. Don't try and finish it in one day, because you'll just end up not liking it. You'll end up trying to rush it. Dalton Crook says, Steve, I like your house. That's awesome. Dalton Crook, I don't recognise you. You must be one of the new ones that haven't subscribed. Why haven't you subscribed, Dalton? But it's awesome to have, it's awesome to have you as a new superhero. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Anyway, have I got any more of those? Yes, I have. Let's throw them down there. Bang, 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 bang. There we go. It's all working. Pop that on there. Did that work? Yes, it did. Let's throw another one there. There we go. This is looking okay. This is looking all right. We've got a cool little area here where we can come out, and as long as it's not raining. In fact, I might put like a set of glass doors across here or something, because if it does rain, we don't want it to flood the house. So maybe we'll put some doors or something over here, but who knows? Maybe some redstone or something. We haven't done any redstone yet. But that's definitely for another stream. That's definitely for another time. The redstone builds. Let's head down the bottom as fast as we can, and I think the fastest way is going to be to jump. Is this going to be a safe jump? Definitely not. That's going to hurt. Let's head down here and let's check it out from. I was hoping we'd be able to fly by now, and somebody's put a giant. Is that an R or is that a B? It looks like it might be an R. And there we go. He's taken the advice already. He's mixing it up. He's making it look less cubey, less square, which is awesome. And I was hoping we'd get an awesome view of my place from here. Unfortunately, there's Nico's house is blocking it. So let's head over this way a bit. This will be way easy. Oh, Enderman, don't look at it. Nobody look at the Enderman. Nobody. Never mind. He's just going to attack him and kill it. But yeah, this is looking okay. This is looking all right. I think we just need a super cool roof for the top of it. Steve, eat a steak on Minecraft. Okay, there's a steak. I'm going to eat a steak on Minecraft. Please tell me if you remember Iron Dan from Raft. Says TNT Master. Sorry, I don't remember Iron Dan from Raft. It was a really super long time ago that we played Raft. We're definitely going to try that out again as well, guys. Because I know a bunch of you guys want to see some more Raft. So we're definitely going to try out some more Raft. Steve, can you watch my videos? Says Milkman. I subscribe to a bunch of you at the end of each stream, and I always see your videos popping up, and I watch a bunch of them. Not yours necessarily, Milkman. Sorry if I made that sound like I watch all of your videos. But you guys in general, I watch a bunch of yours. Obviously, I can't watch all of them because there's 13,000 subscribers now, and if every one of you makes one video that's 10 minutes long, 13,000 videos, I'm not going to be able to watch all of them. But I do try and watch at least one video from all of you that I've subscribed to. And I'm pretty sure I subscribed to you maybe yesterday or a few days ago, Milkman. So I'll have probably seen at least a video from you by now. So that's awesome. Now we need to throw a roof on this, but I don't know if today's stream is gonna be long enough for us to throw a roof on. We're not doing too bad. I don't know whether I want these to go up all the way to the roof. Maybe we will actually. Maybe these can be the peak of the roof. Are these even central? I don't think. No, they're not. They're not central. But that'll be fine because we're going to do something to the back here anyway, which will hopefully make them a bit more central. And it doesn't matter if these are too long. We can always, as you know, you've seen me do it a bunch of times, we can always remove them later. I'm thinking we do something like that, and then we have like a roof that goes all the way up and then all the way back down. But I think because I keep saying I'm going to and haven't done it yet, sorry to Nick, I'm going to have to remove your chicken here. So if you want your chicken, you'll have to come and get him. I won't do it just yet. And I'm going to remove your sign as well. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in some like an indent or something here to mix it up. Like I keep telling you guys, don't be too square with your builds, and look at how squarey mine is. So we're going to mix it up a little bit. I wonder what it will look like if I throw some of these down here as well, just to make the edges look a bit nicer. Let's see how this is going to look. Let's go with. Let's try that and see how that looks. Does that look better or does that look? No, I don't like it. I don't like it. And like I said, that's the awesome thing about Minecraft. In real life, if you put some stone bricks down and you cement them to the ground, they're stuck there forever. So if you don't like it, well, you've got to do a really hard job of getting rid of them with a pickaxe. But it's not as easy as it is on here. So that's the awesome thing about Minecraft. You can make whatever you like. Oh, he did come. He came and he got rid of it, which is awesome. You can put it around the front, by the way, Nico. I'm not saying you've got to get rid of it forever. Yeah, maybe put it just here or somewhere. That'd be awesome, because I do appreciate all of you guys for all of your gifts, which is awesome. Anyway, so we can count up around here. I mean, I haven't been counting really. I've just been sort of guessing, and I'm guessing somewhere here-ish is the center. So let's do that, and let's head back here. And no, I was kind of wrong. I was kind of wrong. We'll get rid of this and that. We'll pick all of these up. Let's come over here and see how it is. Still not quite, so it looks like we've got to get another one. Let's check this. Let's check this. I do know. I know you can count them up, which makes it super easier. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But you see, it's way easier to count. But I did it without counting, which is awesome. And there's a creeper trying to creep up on me. So before he goes kablooey, we're gonna make him go. Never mind. Carry on. We made him go kablooey anyway. All right, so let's take out a bunch of this stuff here. And don't panic. We're not ripping down the entire house. Just enough that we can make a little bit of a difference on the back here, so it doesn't all look the same. Unfortunately, we can't get the glass back. Probably faster to punch the glass. Let me just get rid of that. It's probably faster to punch these than it is to use the axe. I don't actually know. Is it faster to punch or is it faster to use an axe? I'm not really sure. And maybe we'll go out another one over here. And another one over here. There we go. And let's step back. In fact, let's get rid of this bit at the top here. And let's get rid of that bit as well. Steve, you need to make another Roblox video. Oh, I did too many there. I did too many. I need too many. That was Dalton Crook. You're absolutely right. We definitely need to do another video. We haven't done one in ages, but I think this... What do you think? I think that's wide enough. Should we go in or should we go out? Who knows? Let's just get rid of all of this up here, and we'll go up another level. We'll have to move the stairs as well, I know. But like I said, this is my crazy build style. I'm also going to try and do some streams for you guys, building some other stuff, like some giant statues that we make for the Batman and Robin series. If you want to see that, definitely let me know. Definitely let me know. If you don't think it's something that'll interest you, then let me know that as well, because it's super important. I want to make videos that you guys want to see, so definitely let me know. And I'm going to head upstairs while we still have some stairs, and I'm going to remove some of these blocks up here, because it'll be easier to do from over here, and probably these ones as well. We'll have to go. So for now, we'll just have to have a... Never mind, I can fly now. So let's do that. There we go. And as always, it's easier to... there we go. It's easier to mine things when you're not flying. So we're going to try and do as little flying while we're mining as possible. And there we go. And now it's looking like it's got a hole in it, which is exactly what it is. Steve, can you use World Edit? If you mean on this server, no, you can't, unfortunately. You can't use World Edit. That would have made this super easy. This would have made it way, way, way more easy to do. But unfortunately, no, that would be cheating on this server. So, no, we can't use World Edit. So we're having to do it all completely manually, all by ourselves. What about that? Is that going to be enough that it gives us a cool little indent? I think it is. I think it is. So we'll get rid of these ones. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. And that there. I think that'll be enough. We actually took away too many over here. That's got to go back. There we go. And I keep picking up that same flower. But that's got to go there. And one over there. In fact, it doesn't actually, does it? Because we're going to have to try and get the front face looking the same. Steve, you need to add someone to the Hall of Fame. You're absolutely right, Comedy Smart. We haven't done that yet. We might do that this stream. If not, we'll just do 2 next stream. That'll be super cool. So don't panic if we don't do it today. We'll definitely do 2 tomorrow, or the next time we stream this, we'll do 2. So don't panic. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. Maybe should we get rid of that one, or should we just have it be flat? I think we'll have it flat like that. And this then will mean that the building isn't quite so flat at the back and quite so boring and dull. Because it was starting to look a little bit boring and a little bit dull, which is the opposite of what we want. We want our houses to look super pretty and super nice. And I think it's looking way nicer now that we've done that. Let me know. What do you think? Let me know in the stream chat. Steve, can you do Lego Worlds video today? If you didn't. I didn't do a Lego Worlds video today, and it's a little bit late to do another stream now. But maybe if you want that, maybe send me a message. Maybe let me know on Twitter or on the stream chat or on the video. If you're watching it afterwards, let me know on the what is the word I'm looking for, guys? I'm struggling with words today. Let me know in the comments. That's the word I'm looking for. Let me know in the comments if that's something you want to see. And how did I do this over here? That's how we did it. We took out that block, and then we placed that, like that, like this, and then that one I can hopefully remove. Do that, and then that, and there we go. There we go. It's starting to look a little less, and this should grow back on its own. There we go. I'm not sure if we're going to go all the way to the top or just leave that bit overhanging. It might look cooler overhanging. Who knows? Does Flash have Twitter? Says Hippo Planet. No, I don't think he does. I'm really not sure. Next time he's streaming, you should totally ask him. And there we go. He's put his chickens around the front, which is super cool. I want to play with Batman, says Milkman. Is playing with me not cool enough? Really, you have to play with Batman? To be honest, I understand it. I understand. I'd want to play with Batman over me all day long, because Batman's way... Don't tell him I said that, but Batman is way cooler. And I'm going to have to go... Let's knock out this just so I can climb through here, because that's... it's not really working out for me here, is it? I'm messing up every block I place, but there we go. We'll place these down. I'll place that one from the outside. In fact, we could actually have a back door here. That would probably be cool. Back door directly in line. Oh, it's going to be a double back door though, isn't it? So maybe I've messed up here, but it's okay. Like I said, it's a work in progress. It doesn't matter. It looks like we have a 1 block door at the back and a 2 block door at the front, which must mean maybe I did something wrong at the front. Who knows? If it's slightly not symmetrical, it doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter. It's super fine if it doesn't all match up. But this is going to make it kind of harder to make interiors. Like I said, to make the interior of the build look cool. It's going to be way harder with this big indent here. But I think it's just going to make the outside of the build look way nicer. So I think, me personally, I think it's worth it. But let me know. What do you guys think? Is that right? Yes, that's right. And Your Easy's got his face right where I'm trying to place a block. Which is, like I said, this is why I didn't let anybody know where I was off building my Noob house, because it does get really tricky when there's a bunch of people around. So what I'm going to do is, I think this might even be the very last build video, because it's getting more and more tricky to build, because there's so many of you fans around, which I totally appreciate. I completely get it. I understand why you want to be there, which is fine, and it's awesome to have you guys here. I've messed that up, haven't I? I've messed that up. So yeah, I'm not complaining. I definitely enjoy having you fans around. So that's not what I'm saying. It's just, I don't think it makes for a very good video watching somebody trying to place blocks like 9 times with people stood there. So I think this might be this might be the last build video we do for now on this build at least, because there's just too many people that have found it. So maybe we'll do something off stream, and we'll continue the build. So don't panic, you'll still get to see it fixed and finished up. But like I said, this was always going to happen because there's so many of you, which is super awesome. I'm glad that there is so many of you. I'm completely messing this bit up as well. I want the bottom to match the top, but it just isn't. I wish it was daylight. I wish it was daylight. I'd be able to see a little easier. This one should have been here. So that should have been like that. That's what I did wrong. And then this one should go there. There we go. We're getting it. We're getting it. And then that means that this one has to go... Put one there and... No, that's still not quite... There we go. We're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting it. Like I said, it can take a while. If you're building with just random squares, it's way easier, of course. I understand why everybody builds using just squares, because it's Minecraft. Everything's square, so building bigger squares is super easy. But I think you'll agree it's going to be worth it once this is all done. It's going to be super awesome. There we go. That's working out for us. I think it's going to look pretty cool, and we haven't got this bit sorted out properly. There we go. Steve, what is the status of little Katie's return? I don't know. Hopefully we'll find her. We actually haven't been looking for her, to be honest. We know she's safe. She went back to her own dimension, so we've not been too panicked about it. If she wants to come back, if she wants to, oh, I've messed up there. If she wants to come back from her home dimension, she can. But I think she just got too homesick, so she went home. So, but don't panic. She's definitely not been captured. We found out. She's perfectly okay. So there's no worries there. And let's for now just put some steps there so that we can at least get into our place. There we go. And we can walk straight in, and we'll throw some glass in here and match it up with the rest of the place. Let's just get rid of that because I completely messed up. There we go. It's looking okay. It's looking okay. And there we go. We had another example. Like I was saying yesterday, we have a super awesome fan base and we don't ever have any issues in the chat. Unfortunately, today we've had 2 in one day, but don't panic, guys. We're going to get it sorted. We're going to get some of you guys help me out with the chat moderation so that if it does happen, it doesn't have to be in there for ages while we wait for me to notice it, because it's super hard to pay attention to everything that goes into the chat and pay attention to playing the game and to building and everything. And he didn't want me, but I took him out anyway, so he didn't hurt one of them guys. What was I coming up here for? Oh yeah, that's right. I was coming up here to place some more of these blocks, like this. No, I keep messing up. There we go. So we can just get this bit finished up. There we go. It's kind of we're getting there. We're getting there. And I've already messed up because they shouldn't have been wood. They should have been stone. So I've messed up yet again. And I've got 17 more seconds. So I can take these out. There we go. I keep getting too distracted. Guys. So I think we're going to end the stream there today. We've streamed for just over an hour, which is super awesome. And you guys have hung around for the whole time, which is cool. Steve, go to Roblox prison afterwards. I'm not going to prison, especially not on Roblox. Oh, is it a game? Oh, it's a game. Okay, then maybe another time, but not today. Today, I think I'm going to have to go and do some more errands with Batman, because otherwise Lucius is going to kill us. Because yesterday, you remember yesterday when I was saying that Lucius wanted us to do a bunch of stuff? Yeah, well, me and Batman, we didn't want to do it, so we didn't do it. So we've got to do it today. We just went and... I'm not going to lie. We went and just played games. So Lucius was super angry at us. And I'm going to have to move all of these stairs, unfortunately, over a couple more blocks. But it's not an issue. Like I said, we've got plenty of room for it, so it doesn't matter. And we'll finish these bits up here. Let's see if I can fly now. I can, which is awesome. It's not working. There we go. Let's place some more blocks down. Block there. A block there, and there, and there, and there. And there, and there, and there, and there. We're getting there. We are getting there. It's taking forever, but we are getting there, guys, so don't panic. And then one there, and then I can have a bunch of blocks to remove because I messed it up so many times. But there we go. We got there in the end, and I think it's going to... Just this little indent, like I said, that's my biggest tip. Don't make big squares, make little indents and things. Because I don't know about you guys. I think you might... I think you'll agree. I think this looks way cooler. I don't know whether to extend the indent all the way up or whether to leave that overhang there, because that... Creeper! Run away! I think that could look quite cool with just the indent in the bottom 2 layers. But it definitely looks way better than it did before. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? And we can do something with the sides, maybe. There's another creeper. There's creepers all over the place. I'm being attacked. But we could do something with the sides here to make it stand out a little bit, make it look less cubey. But I definitely think it's looking way better. And we've got a lot of work still to do on this house. We need to come up with a cool roof. But like I said, it depends. Maybe we'll do a roof build stream another day. Or I might just build it off stream, or make a video and build it off stream. Because at least then if there's a bunch of people around, we can at least edit that out. So you guys don't have to watch me just try and fumble around and place blocks in the wrong place all the time. Like I said, that was why I hadn't told you guys where I am. And as you can see, in the time we've put a couple of blocks up, this person's built an entire house out of stone, which is super cool. So you've done a pretty awesome job over there. So whoever that is, good job to you. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Can I still fly? No, as I said that, it ran out. I was hoping I could fly up so you guys could check it out. But this is how it's looking so far. We have the pool up there. We have the place for our little carport, which at the moment is just furnace storage. But I think it's looking okay. Like I said, we'll get a roof thrown up there, and it's going to look pretty cool, I think. What do you reckon? And like I said, try it out for yourself. Don't fall into this trap. Although this place looks cool and it's fine, there's nothing wrong with this place. Let's find out whose it is. It might be Nico's. It might be Nico's. It looks like it might be Nico's. But yeah, don't just make everything square. Try it. Just try it out. I like that he's using different bricks, but just try it out. Try throwing in some different shapes and things, because it can make a huge difference to builds. What do we have over here? Oh, it's a dining table. This is awesome. So we have somewhere to eat. And I'm running around on it, which I definitely shouldn't. I'm going to get in trouble, so I'm going to jump off. Anyway, guys, this was super, super fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to probably mess around with my build for a little bit more. Maybe I'll go and do some errands with Batman for a little while, and then come back and do a little more to the build so that it's a little more complete for you the next time you come to check it out. And then there's not too much to do. We've got some interior decorating. We've got a roof to put on. We've got a new staircase to build here, because as you can see, the indent's right here. I think, yeah, with the overhang, I think it'll work out okay. Down here we can have some extra glass and things to stop us from falling out of the house. But yeah, I think this will look alright, guys. What do you reckon? Let me know. Anyway, guys, this has been super fun. If you're not already subscribed, get subscribed, guys. Hit that bell icon, hit the little checkbox so you're notified every time I upload a video or start a stream. And let me know what you want to see next in the comments of the video. If you're watching it afterwards, you can leave a comment, and I read every single one of them when it becomes a video. So if I've missed a bunch of your messages in the stream, I do apologise. It's super hard to keep up with all of them, but I'll definitely see all of the comments after the video. So if I missed anything super important, you can let me know in the video once it becomes a video. And if you missed the start of the stream, of course you can watch the beginning of the stream at the start of the video too. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow for another stream. Let me know what you want it to be. I'm thinking maybe some Lego worlds. We haven't done that for a little while. I'm thinking maybe some Lego worlds, but it's up to you guys. Let me know. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye!